Heather from Hooked on Pickin here. I've got the top 5 places to find items to resell on Amazon and eBay. Hey, Heather from Hooked on Pickin here. I've got my top 5 places to find items to resell on Amazon or eBay or any other reseller market, Craigslist, things like that, garage sale sites on Facebook. So these are the top 5 that I would say. It's going to kind of go in order from what you would spend incrementally from the lowest to the highest. And I'll talk a little bit about each one of them. So the first thing you need to know is you need to go to a place somewhere near you. Don't be driving 3 hours away to find items unless it's really, really worth it to you. But when you're just starting out, just find some place locally and find out what are the places that are around me that I can source on a regular basis, okay? So number 1, what's gonna be the closest to you? Garage sales. If you live anywhere near any kind of small town, they have seasonal garage sales. Usually a lot of the smaller towns will have one in the fall and one in the spring, a citywide one. Or if you live in a large city, every single weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you will find a garage sale. So number 1 is garage sale. Or church rummage sales. So churches like to do rummage sales usually once or twice a year, and you can find a lot of good stuff there. Part of the reason why I like garage sales is you can haggle. You can go through the stuff, you can scan things, you can look things up on the Amazon and eBay apps, and you can find out how much can I make. And so you can haggle with them and get the price that you really want. So garage sales are a great place to source for items selling on eBay and Amazon. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, thrift stores such as Goodwill, Savers, Salvation Army, and your local mom and pop stores. So you may have a thrift store that's, 3 blocks from you, and they sell various different items, whether it's clothing, brand new items, used books, anything like that. Go to those thrift stores. You're going to find great prices on things at a local thrift store. And sometimes you can haggle at thrift stores, but generally they're just priced low enough that you can buy to make a good profit on it. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 1, garage sales. Number 2, thrift stores. Number 3, this is my favorite, flea markets or craft sales. Craft sales are usually seasonal, sometime around the springtime or just before Christmas. Flea markets I like because they're usually reoccurring. We have a flea market near us that happens once a month, every 3rd Saturday and Sunday of the month. And so I know I can go there over and over and over again. So flea markets are really, really good. You can do haggling there. And like I said, they're reoccurring, and you can find a variety of different things. You've got some vendors, and it's usually multiple vendors. So it's almost like, 300 garage sales crammed all into one place. Generally, flea markets, for the most part, are really, really low in cost, or they're free. Sometimes you only have to pay for parking. So your cost in getting into a flea market is usually relatively minimal, and you can walk around and find lots of gems, a lot of new old stock, sometimes some old toys that are still brand new and packaged. So check out those flea markets. Do some haggling. I have a video on haggling, so if you watch that, I'll try to tag it at the end of this video so that you can just directly link to it, and I'll put it down in the description. So I have lots of tips on haggling and have done really well. Okay, number 4, retail stores. A lot of people don't think that you can be a reseller and check retail, but yes, you can. I have haggled at Walmart. I have bought directly off the shelf at Walmart. I have paid clearance prices at Walmart. I have paid full price and also made a profit. Walmart, Target, Office Max, lots of stores like that, and various other retail stores. So I've bought from local grocery stores and made profit. So retail, you can figure it out. Just use that Amazon and eBay app to know whether or not you're going to be able to make money. So number 4, retail stores. Okay, and last but not least, number 5, this is probably where you're going to spend the most money, but it usually is the most bang for your buck, is wholesale or liquidation places. What are wholesale and liquidation places? They're simply online places or even local warehouses near you where you can buy things that are overstocked from retail stores. So they buy pennies on the dollar things that are overstock or discontinued, and then we in turn buy from them. But the nice thing about wholesale and liquidation, especially online companies, is they'll get shipped directly to your house, and so there's no traveling involved in getting the product. But there's a variety of different conditions you can get the stuff in. So sometimes the condition is pristine, brand new, great, and then sometimes it's less desirable. So you have to kind of really do your research on wholesale and liquidation, and you also have to make sure that you have the cash flow to be able to buy from wholesale liquidation, because it is the place that you'll spend the most money of these top 5. So let's go over it again. Number 1, garage sales. Number 2, thrift stores. Number 3, flea markets or craft shows. Number 4, retail stores. Number 5, wholesale and liquidation places. So I hope this has been helpful in 5 places to find items to resell on Amazon or eBay. And if you're a beginner, you can use any of these options and come out ahead. Just do a lot of research and make sure you use those apps to find out how much everything is selling for. So I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, throw them in the comments. If you like this video, go ahead and click like. And remember, in the end, Jesus wins. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. If you'd like to watch more of my videos, just click on them here. And if you'd like to learn more about the reseller world, subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Thanks.